Sisters and brothers, pranam. It's a pleasure once again to join you for another episode of Rayaman Mahima U.S.A. edition. It's a program that comes to you with the strong intention of further enhancing and enriching the lives of all. And it is a program that is prepared by members and well-wishers of Rayaman Mahima U.S.A. Friends, it is our sincere hope that as you sit back with your family, this program will enrich your lives. And so to commence with our program, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you a very, very fine and upbringing talent, and she is no one else but little Tina. And popular bhajan being done there by little Tina, Tu Hai Pita Sacha Hamara. Sisters and brothers, it's a privilege and a very blessed opportunity now as I bring to you the pravachan for this program, and the pravachan will be done by no one else but a very, very talented individual, one who has been working assiduously to promote Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma, and he was formerly from Belvedere. I speak of no one else but Pandit Vidyanand Prasad.
Brothers and sisters, Sitaram, join me in moments of prayers as we surrender to the feet of Bhagavan, seeking His divine protection. We ask Him to inspire us in such a way that our lives may become enlightened, as to allow us to walk along that path that will bring us closer and closer to Him and allow this life of ours to enjoy all the benefits to the fullest of extent. Shall we all pray? Om Aparam Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasamparam Lokam Bhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Lokabhiramam Ranarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvanshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakarantam Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapadhe Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapadhe Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Prem se bolo Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. My dear friends, tonight once again it is our pleasure to present this program Ramayana Mahima to you. And like always, it is the hope that the teachings that will be put forward to you, which are basic teachings that man needs to uplift his life, that these teachings you will be able to apply into your lives so as to allow you to progress not only spiritually but materially also. It is the aim of this program that our entire home circle as well as our environment, society will be better ones, if not for tomorrow, for someday to come into the future. And so for the next few moments, I want us to forget about everything else and to examine our lives carefully. In this respect, I want us to look at our home circle, the home environment, and the turmoils that we face within, especially when it comes to the family as a unit, separations and hatred presenting themselves over time. What is the cause of all of this? Why does all of this happen? It is time for us to examine, for us to analyze, because it is this which is creating so much of problem for us in society. When we examine and we look, it all comes back to the fact that the parents themselves are not united in their method of control of the family. Parents pull in opposite direction. As a result, the children are allowed a free rein to go wherever and to do whatever they want. It is very important that in every home, the reins of control should be in the hands of both the mother and the father, and not just one. Of course, there are exceptions where in some homes you may have just a mother or you may have just a father. But where both are present, then it is important that both of them jointly account for the control of that home and for the decisions that are being made in that home. Both have to be together in decision-making processes when it comes to whether against or for the child. In many situations, we find cases where if the father stands against a decision, the mother will go against and she will go for it. If the mother stands against a decision, the father goes for it. There rarely a case where both of them will stand up and say, hey, we agree. This is what it has to be. And this, my friends, when the children are given the opportunity, it develops in their lives, in their hearts, hatred for the one parent. For example, a child wants something. The father says, no, you cannot have it. But then the mother goes and says, okay, come son or come daughter, I'm going to provide this for you. Immediately, the daughter or that son would develop some form of hatred for the father because he does not provide what they want. And on the other hand, the mother is given the attention. She becomes the loved one because she is giving in to their demands. But if both the father and the mother can stand up and say, no, you cannot get it, then, my friends, the child at some point develops respect for that decision, and she abides or he abides by it. Permit me to take you to Ramcharitamanas. Raja Dashrath, trying to fulfill the promises he made, requested the Lord to go to the forest for 14 years. The Lord, listening to the words of the father, he went to his mother, telling her of the order that he was given. She, in her own simple way, said these words to the Lord. And I quote as Tulsidas Ji describes to us what she said.
Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Jo keval pitu आय सुताता तो जन जाहू जानी बड़ी नवाता जानी बड़ी माता श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जो पितु मातु कहु बन जाना जो पितु मातु कहु बन जाना ते कानन शत अवध समाना ते कानन शत अवध समाना श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय जय राम.
Mother Kaushalya said to Sri Ram that, my dear son, if it is a case that it is your father's command alone, my boy, then I will tell you, go not. Remembering that a mother ranks higher than a father. If on the other hand, both the father and the mother asks you to go, to the woods, then the forest will be equal to 100 cities like Ayodhya. The Queen Kaushalya at this point was reflecting very carefully. She had it in her power to stop the Lord from going to the forest. But while she had it in her power to do that, on the other side she was thinking, what sort of wife will I be if I should go against my husband's wishes? It is a dutiful wife who will follow the wishes of the husband. Likewise, it is a good husband who will follow the wishes of the wife. This is the promise both of them had made, that they'll be thinking about each other in every decision-making process that has to take place in that marriage life. And here Mother Kaushalya was very beautifully portraying this. I have to side with my husband in this respect. It will bring a tremendous loss to me. It will bring great discomfort to the citizens of Ayodhya, but I cannot look at all of this. I have to look at my duty as a wife at this moment. And so what she said, my son, it is not just your father who is saying, go to the forest, but your mother also instructs you. Go to the forest for 14 years, for in your going there is the good for everyone concerned. In this way, my friends, every parent should be united in their decision where the child is concerned. Thus, the child does not breed any form of hatred, either for the parent, for the sibling, or for anyone else. Of course, there are times when we choose between two of them, then we may have 2 or 3 kids in the home, and we choose one over the other. Yes, the other tends to feel left out. All of this man has to take into consideration when decision is being made. When we act in a manner as I described above, then we are avoiding such unpleasant circumstances or such unpleasant situations where it develops hatred between a brother and a sister, or 2 brothers, or the brother and the father, or the brother and the mother, whatever the situation may be. Of course, here the children have to learn also to respect the decisions of the parents. At a time when the decision may seem to be hard, of course, here the other children have to be treated with the same firmness. Again, children have to learn to respect the parents' decision. In many instances we find when parents combine and they make a decision, children are very furious. But they have to understand that even though the decision may not be to their liking for the present, in the long run, for the future, it is always a beneficial one. And so children have to respect those decisions and to act according to the parents' wishes and desires. We have to do that as children, which will not cause any problem in the family. We have to think also, and we have to act accordingly. Parents also have to be considerate in that they have to do that which will not cause the children to go astray, but which will allow them to be upright citizens, so that at all times the parents will be proud of them. This is the gift that parents want to receive from their children. when they hear of the good doings of those children. Ramayana tells us very beautifully, where the Lord himself uttered words to those nature, to Mother Kaikeyi, saying to her that, "O Ma, listen to me carefully. Blessed is his life, whose parents is rejoice to hear of his doings. He has in his hands all the four rewards of life." What are the four rewards of life? Dharma, religious merits, artha, wealth, calm, pleasures, and then liberation. My friends, as parents and as children, let us act in a way that will create an environment of peace and harmony within the boundaries of our homes. For it is this which is transferred into the community and society at large. When we have turmoils in the home, then this is what we take out into society. When there is peace and happiness and progress in the home, this is what we take out into the society. Therefore, everything starts within the home. A good home will breed a good society. And tonight I want to leave this little message with you, that we are able to develop at large a wonderful society, and in turn a wonderful country, a country free from problems, a country free from all the turmoils that is presently happening, a country that will be progressive and happy and more so prosperous. May the Lord grant you that inspiration, the knowledge and the wisdom, the good understanding that proper decisions can be made at all times. And with proper decisions, then good actions will be followed. And in this way, allow the lives of everyone to be enriched with peace, happiness, and joy. May God's blessings be with you for now and forever. Jai Shri Ram.
Sisters and brothers, a very beautiful, important message where Pandit Vidyanand, he spoke of the uniformity of decision-making with both parents in regards to building a stronger family fabric. We know for a fact that because many times we as parents, we're caught up with our emotional feelings for our children. We tend to play tug-of-war. Mother and father, we tend to play tug-of-war. And this should not be. It is important that you listen to his call and you try to make such decisions where it would be of benefit for the entire family and where the family foundation will continue to grow in strength. As we are about to close up our program for this Ramayana Mahima episode, I now bring to you the final rendition, which will be done by no one else but Bhaiji Chandrapal.
Om Narayanam Namo Brahmadevanamam Omkaranamam Jai Jai Narayana Brahmaparayana Sripati Kamlakantan Jai Jai Narayana Brahmaparayana Sripati Kamalakantan Sripati Kamalakantan Sripati Kamalakantan Jai Jai Narayana Brahmaparayana Sripati Kamalakantan शंकरादिक आद ब्रह्मादिक श्री मुनि ज्ञान धरंतन शिव शंकरादिक कमला मच कच सुख नारी हरि प्रभु बावन रूप धरम तन मच कच सुख नारी हरि प्रभु बावन रूप तन परशुराम रामचंद्र से परशुराम रामचंद्र से बयोलीला पोथी करण तन बयोलीला पोथी करण तन बयोलीला पोथी करण तन बयोलीला पोथी करण तन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपाद कमलाकंदन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति कमलाकंदन बाल ब्रह्म को देखा सहारे कंस सागे अनंतन बाल ब्रह्म को बाल ब्रह्म को देख सहारे कंस सागे अनंतन कलयुग में और कलाई कलयुग में और कलाई नाम भूति अवंतन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति कमलाकंदन ओ जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति शिव शंकर आदिक ब्रह्मादिक शिव शंकर आदिक ब्रह्मादिक सारी मूर्तियां वंदन नाम अनंत ही कहर कुबरनो से का पावन सगणंतन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति कमलाकंदन श्रीपति कमलाकंदन श्रीपति कमलाकंदन श्रीपति कमलाकंदन श्रीपति कमलाकंदन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति कमलाकंदन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति कमला श्रीपति कमलाकंदन श्रीपति कमलाकंदन श्रीपति कमलाकंदन जय जय नारायण ब्रह्मापरायण श्रीपति कमला
Bringing to you an old style of our singing, it was being done, a very beautiful style of singing was done by Bhaiji Chandrapal, an aspiring Pandit, and many of you would know that we address him also as Pandit Chandrapal. I'd like to thank all of you for watching Rayaman Mahima, and it is our sincere hope that whatever it is that you have learned tonight, you will apply it into your lives and make your lives better. Until we meet again, I pray may the blessings of the Supreme continue to guide all of us. Pranam.
राधा का श्याम